Good morning, everyone. I'm Linda. So pretty nice to meet you here. In this video, we are going to talk about the folder, writer document, what's it and what's included. That's it. Okay, it looks like simple, but actually we have a lot of things we need to talk. That's why the video is 20 minutes. Okay, firstly, you shall need to watch this video. So we showed you, how did we get feedbacks from students about you. Okay, sometimes you may feel, oh, why there are less tasks? It might be because your quality lowered. It might be because you refuse to learn. We always need learners. Think about this. We give you a task, you finish it with quality, you return to us. Okay, we get positive feedbacks about you from students. Okay, actually, almost all tasks we will ask for feedbacks. Feedbacks are the most important factor which will choose your CPP. Actually, everyone is a mirror, okay? If you make me happy, I definitely also will make you happy. Feedbacks? Great feedbacks means I earn more money. So if you make me earn more money, I also should make you earn more money. Okay, this is a simple logic. A lot of people, they are not that reliable. Okay, they enjoy disappearing on me. Actually, not only on me. They just do whatever they want to do and then ask for CPP increase. Okay, no. I don't want that people. That's why always hiring, because I wanted to weed it out these people. I only want the best to work for me, and my payment is not low if you are good at learning and communication. So please open it. It will show you something important. Then the link, as you could see here, it's this folder. Okay, within the big folder, we have 3 small folders. So you just need to open it. And then click here to download it. Then it will be stored in your PC. Right. Okay, what about the video list? What's that? That's our training video list. So as long as you click on any link, it will jump to you to one playlist of these lists. I put it in order so you could watch it in order. Okay, why did I move the mature writer start here, the sentence, to be above the format? Because okay, I worked with some writers who have been written for 5 years, even 6 years. They still cannot write MLA. Okay, it's not a joke. Maybe you think you could write MLA, but actually, maybe not the truth. I wish everyone could learn from the beginning. If you are experienced, you could learn very quickly. If you are new, you may learn slowly, but it's okay. It's acceptable. I don't mind. So each link is a playlist. Once you open it, you could see many videos at the right side. So you will need to watch them maybe one by one, or maybe your trainer or manager or HR will tell you which one specifically to watch. Okay, I hope this is clear. Then let's talk something about the folder that you just downloaded to your PC. All right, the first folder that you have seen here. Okay, 1 point basic. It's very important. It's a basic of basic for your writing, no matter how many years you have written for. Okay, so you must put it at your desktop because every time you write, you will need it. All right, for the second one, writing documents, we have talked about it, right? It decided your CPB. More you learn, more you earn, right? And then about the video document. So as you could see, all the videos, okay, that's the link of these videos. I have used some documents, or I have written some documents for these documents. So all these written documents are located in this folder. Okay, we no need to talk about it more. However, while you are watching my videos, you definitely need this folder, right? About this zipped file, the tests. So, okay, it was prepared for my writers to test themselves based on my videos. The videos here, but I'm not sure if you have time because it's a lot. So just put there. Then let's talk about this folder step by step. It's a lot. As you could see, the first PDF, 0.0 in text guidance. Okay. In text guidance, it's quite important because quotation or citations are important and are very easy to make errors while you are writing. I have met so many writers, they keep making, errors in text citations. However, with these 3 websites, you could be successful, no problem. They are newest, they are up to date, and it's very detailed. I opened one link for you. So we only need to view these parts. You see? We do not need to view everything, start from here until the end, because we have citation margin, right? It could help us on the reference list or works cited or bibliography, no problem. For all 3 links here, you just need the small parts. Okay? Then you could see 4 folders, I'm so sorry. 4 types of essays folders, right? What are they? In each folder, I included samples, perfect samples that no flaw, and a quick in text for you. Because sometimes you cannot read the whole website one by one by yourself, but it could help you quickly. That's why we say MLA quick in text PDF, right? For APA style papers, we included 4 samples. I wish to open each one for you, okay, to simplify things for you. As you could see, this is APA sample paper without appendix. What is appendix? Look at this one. This is appendix, right? However, in this paper, we do not have it. Okay, we do not have the appendix. You could see here. Discussions and references. About the second one, this is a research paper. Okay, APA style research paper and experimental paper is different. You could see this is a research paper. It's very likely MLA paper. You see, you just write But for experimental APA style paper, you will need to have a lot data. That's why we say it's experimental. You do the experiments, you do the lab, then you get data, or you search data, you Google data, you included all the data into your paper. That's the difference. Okay, as you could see in this sample, okay, we also have the hypothesis and the results, but this one is special. So your HR or your manager will tell you which one to mock. It's slightly different. Okay, you will figure out the differences. Then Chicago. There are two types of Chicago style, as you could see here. Okay, you shall open this one. It provided you detailed differences between the two types of Chicago style. You see, Chicago A is what? Using footnotes. Chicago B is altered date in text citation system. That's kind of different. You could know the difference from here. The first one, it's what? Note and bibliography. Yeah, we have the footnotes, so it's for literature, history, and arts. How about the second one? It's for science, social science, like biological science, chemistry science, that thing, you know. So that's why we have two folders here. Each folder have samples, okay, and a quick guidance on different two types of Chicago style in text citations. All right. I wanted to emphasize on this link. You open the link, you see, okay, the link has many colorful words for you to better understand the difference between Chicago A or Chicago B. Okay, by using it, it will save your time. So, while you are writing for Chicago style paper, what would you need to open? This one and this one. That's two things you shall need to open. And the quick guidance. This one and this one. Chicago style papers, they are very complex, very hard to write. For me, it's hard. Actually, everything for me is hard. It's okay. All right. Then let's go. This is for Harvard. Harvard is basically for UK essays. United Kingdom. Everyone knows. All right. Let's go. What about the four documents here? What are they? Okay. Let me open one for you. As you have noticed here, it is perfect cover page and basic format for each style of essays. So every time you do not need to create your own template, just use ours. We even have some notes for you, like Chicago style bibliography. This part is single spaced. Okay, while APA and MLA, Harvard, okay, they are double spaced. Okay, with this, you could make less errors and you can do better. And one thing here, you know that almost all writers, they do not change this part, including the small number here, to Times New Roman 12 size. Okay, let me shout it out. For all types of papers, you must change this part and the number, okay, the whole headers to Times New Roman and 12 size. Okay, I wish my voice could attract your mind to this point. You must do it. Okay, we do not want to revise headers, you know. I think I at least revised for 100 times. But with our documents, okay, less hustlings. We make the perfect template for you. Everything is Times New Roman. You could have a look, right? It's 12 size. That's easier. So every time you write, how to do? Copy, okay, and paste into your desktop to write. Less hustling, dears, right? There are something that I wanted to emphasize here. As you have noticed, essay topic at the header for APA style, okay, it's uppercase. So what do you do? For example, you are write about woman. So you need to use uppercase. Okay, this is correct. If you do something like this, it's incorrect. It's lower cases, no. Okay, please look at our template very carefully. If it is upper cases, you give us upper cases. If it is small, okay, lower cases, you give us lower cases. As you have noticed, this part, essay topic, this and this, they are upper cases. So, if you give us something like this is absolutely wrong. Okay, please change the S to uppercase. Did you get my point? The same, you see? You could copy and paste it here. That's perfect, right? If we take this one as a sample, the same. Please take care of the two upper cases. Okay? So, all in all, you need to take care what is upper cases, what is not upper cases, and then to revise on it carefully. Okay, thank you. Let's go on. What about the 3 books here? I think if you wish, your CPP could be about 4.5 or about more than that. You definitely need it. 90% professors here, they use this book. It's very good. It's a classical book. I hope it didn't get updated because I used the old version. And what about this one? This one could make your writing skill superior. It included a lot of, you know, like very, very small skills, but you didn't know before. It will make your paper to a higher level. You see, it is for graduate students. And then let's talk about this one. This one is very important and professional. Actually, every time you write, You will need it. Why? Let me show you something. No matter which page, okay, you go to have a look, you see it has a template for you. So when you are writing, you only need to copy it and then paste it into your Word document and then write on it. For example, when I was writing about race discrimination, oh, sorry, it should be lowercase. You could use the template directly and then write blah, blah, blah. Right? Your analysis, your thinking, your critical thinking, whatever. Okay, so the academic phrase bank, you will need it every time. Okay. All right. The last one we are going to talk about, it's here. You open the document, so you could see it introduced you the basic things for your writing. And the paraphrase, the transitional words, which you could copy and paste into your essay, then write on it, right, follow the transitional words, right? For new writers, you definitely need it. All right. Then, that's all for the schedule video. I appreciate your time and I apologize for my rudeness in my videos. You know, if I use very peaceful voice to talk to you, you may couldn't understand, you may couldn't get my talking, you know. So that's why sometimes I have to shout. I shout, then you stop here. Okay, you will look at, you know, you will watch the video and then, you know, you will pause the video and then think about how to improve your writings, right? So that's the purpose of shouting. It's not for showing my anger, no. It's just for attracting your eyes. I do appreciate your time again. Thank you so much. So in this video, we're going to talk something else. Even if I named the video as a preparation video, it doesn't mean it's not important, okay? It's so important. For example, let's have a look. Do you know what is 12 p.m.? Do you know what is 12 a.m.? Many people were confused. Okay, so let me tell here. 12 p.m. Let's analyze, interpret p.m. in this way. Passing midday. What is passing midday? That's noon, right? What about a.m.? When you are talking about 12 a.m., let's think in this way. 1 a.m., 1 a.m. What time is 1 a.m.? It's midnight. So 12 a.m., it's midnight. Alright, get me? By remembering this way, we will not be confused anymore. Okay, let's go on. Emphasize 1. This is quite important. As you have noticed in the writing document folder, we have 4 subfolders. So what are they, seriously? Why do I need so many folders and so many names of each folder? What are we doing here? Because they are different. Let me analyze it for you now, okay? In this folder, you have seen argumentative essay. What is argumentative essay? Sometimes we name argumentative essay as a persuasive essay. It's the same thing. What's it? Think about this. You and your friend are standing in front of each other. Your friend Now he talks to you. He said, hey, I don't like United States because blah 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 blah. Your friend picked up 5 negative points of the United States. Okay, then now it's your show time. You argue with your friend. You said, no, I don't like United States. I like United States. Okay, then you are going to pick up 5 good parts, good points of the United States. That's what? That's argument, right? You and your friend are fighting with each other. You are arguing with each other. So, in all of your argumentative essay, you will have a counter argument. What is counter argument? See? That's why in this document, it's specifically for argumentative paper format. We definitely 100% need counter argument. That is in our old talking, your friend's argument or your enemy's argument. That is we call the counter argument. Many people doesn't know what is a counter argument. That is, right? Then let's go on. What is critical essay? Let's open this folder. Critical essay and interpretive essay. You are writing based on other people's work because you are analyzing other people's text. What is a text? Why didn't I say article? Because a text could be anything. See? It could be this, it also could be this. Not only an article, it might be a magazine, a newspaper, whatever it could be. Why analyze it? You to analyze it. In the document, it lists many reasons that why should we analyze the work, the text, which was written by other people. As you have noticed here, compare with texts. What's that? As you have seen in this sample, the writer wrote, I Want a Wife, it's a text by Judy. The author is more convincing. Pause here. Who said it's more convincing? Who is judging on Judy? The writer, that's you, right? He regarded Judy's work as more convincing than L'Oreal's work. Further, the writer picked up good points. He, the writer, wrote his own analysis to explain why Judy's work is more convincing. Right? So firstly, the writer have his own judgment, and then he listed reasons to support his judgment, or you could say his analysis to explain his judgment. Think about this. You have a friend who went to watch the 2 films. Okay, now he wanted to tell you the first film is better than the second film. He needs to tell you why, right? He needs to have his argument, his judgment between the 2 films. Is that the same as here? It is. So your friend listed 3 reasons or more reasons for you to explain why he thought that the first film is better than the second film. Let's talk something about interpretive essay. In interpretive essay, you are going to have some quotes from text, and then you are going to analysis of the quote. What is a quote? Let's regard it in this way. Quote is the film, or we say pieces of the film that your friend watched. Okay, what is analysis of the quote? Your friend's thinking of the film. Let's apply it to the real sample. In the book, Outliners, Malcolm Gladwell shared his ideas, blah, 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 blah. What's this? This is a film. Right? The book is a film. What about the author? The author is the director of the film. Further, the writer wrote something here. He picked up a quotation here, as you have seen here. That is what? Pieces of the film. Okay, then the writer wrote something like this. Gladwell is stating that. Who is Gladwell? Gladwell is the author. The writer now, he is analyzing Gladwell's quotation. That equals your friend is analyzing one piece of the film to you. Okay, so let's reemphasize the similarity between creative essay and interpretive essay. What's the difference? Firstly, similarity. The similarity is you are writing based on other people's work. The difference is if you could have your judgment of their work, or you cannot have your judgment of their work. You please think in this way. Your friend indeed watched the whole film, but could your friend remember all actors from the film? No, he couldn't. So he could only pick up some important pieces of the film and retell you these small pieces, right? Besides, could your friend talk all the conversation from the film to you? Could he write the whole essay, with full quotations? No, he must have some analysis of the quotation of the pieces of the film, right? So that is the difference. Let's go on. What is theatrical analysis essay? In theatrical analysis essay, I hope you have seen these important keywords of theatrical analysis essay. So let's take a sample. As you have seen in the sample, this is the thesis. Okay, even if the writer didn't mark everything into one sentence, we already said the thesis must be one sentence, but it's okay. Let's have a look. Logos equals Pathos. What's that? That is keywords of a theatrical essay. So the writer of the essay used the three keywords. He also could use the style like dictions, syntax, details, imaginary, and tone. Okay, a lot of things to explain to you how did the author of the work make the essay attractive. That is a theatrical essay. You may have a question about, I don't know what is logos, I don't know what is equals, I don't know what is pathos. It's okay. We have videos for you. Alright, stop here. Let's try to see the similarity between critical essay, theoretical essay, and interpretive essay. What's the similarity? Similarity is all these essays, theoretical analysis, interpretive, and critical essay, they are all based on other people's work. However, critical essay, you have your judgment and your analysis to support your judgment. In theoretical essay, you use these keywords to tell your readers why the work is attractive. How did these keywords work in the author's writing? Okay, in interpretive essay, you just pick up some quotations and your own analysis of these quotations. You just retell a story. It's so clear, and I hope you don't have any question more. Then let's go on. Okay, these are easy, you know. So the second main essay. For the first one, analyze poetry. You know, all poetries, they are small pieces, like sentence by sentence, right? So it's mainly about your thinking of the poetry, right? About details, you shall watch all the YouTube links which are located in this Word document. What is cause and effect essay? Think about this. You have a baby. Okay. The baby grew up. The baby attended a university. The baby chose a major. And then the baby, he chose different work he could do. So what factors impacted what the baby will be? Eventually, what type of people he will be? What work he could do, right? Your education to the baby, the university he attended, the major he chose. Okay, there are many other factors, however, we just try to explain what is cause and effect. These factors we have mentioned is cause. Effect is the result. Do you think so? Let's go on. Compare and contrast. Okay, this is very easy. Think about this. You have an apple, you have a pear. What's the similarity of them? They are all fruits. What about the difference? One is red, while one is yellow color, right? What about descriptive essay and observation essay? Descriptive essay. One day, you went to hiking with your friend Nick. So, what clothes did you equip yourself? Did you take water? Because you might be thirsty while you are hiking, right? So you might take some water. Okay, what is the condition of the weather of that day, right? Did you bring something else? Did you bring more clothes? That is what? That is details of the activity or the event. So you are describing everything or details of the hiking, that activity to your readers. In what order? Tell me. In time order. Because, okay, you go hiking, you probably go hiking at the morning, right? And then you back home at evening. So could you write your essay starting from the evening? Think about this. No, you cannot. You definitely write the essay start from the beginning. That is the morning, right? So that is what we say time order. For the observation essay, okay, for example, one day you go to a restaurant. Okay, you like the restaurant because the decoration of the restaurant is attractive. It has some cartoons, which is your favorite style, okay? It also could be the waitress service. They are very polite and they are very gentle while they are serving your dinner, right? So you are going to observe the decorations of the restaurant, the service from the waitress, and then you are going to write your observation down. For some observation samples that you see, we need some pictures because you need these pictures to illustrate to your readers, right? For third main essays, as you have seen, definition. What is definition? You are defining something. For example, one apple. How did people define an apple is an apple? Right? Process essay. Okay. Think about this. You are going to cook something for your friends. Okay, they are visiting you, right? So how did you prepare the meals from the beginning until the end? You're going to write down how did you prepare the cook these meals? How did you bring these meals to your friends? That is process. You might write some details, very details of how did you cook, right? For example, you go to buy some fruits, you go to buy some meat, you go to buy some rice, and then you go back home. Okay, you start cooking. How did you cook? How did you use these tools to cook? And then later your friend finally come to your house. Then how did you prepare the table? Right? You have to clean the table, right? That is very details. That is a process. Informative. Think about this. What is information? Information is a fact. So, in your informative essay, the same, you are writing some facts. You cannot put your own argument into the informative essay because it's all about information. What about narrative? And the last one, what's that? Narrative, okay, it's pretty like the descriptive essay. You're writing something in order. What order? Times order. All right, let's finally go back to our document here. As you could see, in our videos, okay, the first thing is you need to know what is an essay. Some people were confused by abstract and introduction and thesis. These three things are very different. You will know until you watched my film. Okay. Then you shall know something, some quick preview of important notes of academic writing. Right. Later, you will learn thesis, which is the most important part of your essay. Then we shall learn one type argumentative essay in detailed. I picked up some YouTube links for you, then you shall watch it, then you could know what is argumentative essay. As long as you learned this, all the rest are easy, okay? Then we shall analyze samples, some instructions, and then we picked up some common errors that other people are making. We could avoid errors based on other people's errors, right? So that is our preparation video. I made something for you here, so you could read all the rest by yourself. And that's for saving your time, because you need to set up your computer. You're writing. For example, sometimes you need a screenshot. Okay, you need that tool. So I give you these tools. Then I appreciate your time with me. Finally, we cleared up a lot confusion of academic writing. Some people think academic writing just writing. No, it's not. It's not simply writing. It's a little bit difficult, and that's why it deserves more money, right? Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning. How are you today? I wish you had a great day. Okay, so this video we are introducing you something important: training materials. We love great writers, experienced writers who could make great papers, right? Okay, think about this. If you are good enough, it's us who are begging you to write for us. But what if you are awful? If you are awful, you have to begging us to give you tasks, correct? Definitely, I wish you are at this, at great writers list. As you could see, even in one day, like, okay, it's my around 5:50 to 6 p.m. Okay, I sent so many tasks to the writer because he is a great writer. Also, your CPP, cash per page, will increase as long as you're good enough. We love real diamond writers. If you're not good enough, you see that? Even if there's so many orders every day, you get nothing, right? You know, I say some, or we say a few writers, okay, like the two girls here, they're pretty confident on themselves. So they are thinking, I'm good enough, I don't need to learn anything. You know, it's not that good because, okay, most people didn't come here or go to UK to learn papers. Everything they have learned is through their searching, or someone told them you should write in this way. But we give you the professional training materials, which you could write exactly the same great paper as native speakers do. I mean, native speakers who, you know, attend the University of USA, UK, you could do it as well, right? Besides, you may wonder, how did your CPP increased or dropped? Based on our feedbacks, I mean students' feedbacks on you, I wanted to show you the positive feedbacks firstly. As you could see, this is sent from student. This one the same. The two are one writer. The writer wrote for this paper and this paper. See, he wrote so well. I read it carefully. It's amazing. Okay, 9.5 out of 10. It's a great job. This is written by professor. If we got some feedbacks like that, why didn't, you know, why don't we increase your CPP instantly, you know, immediately, as long as we see some good feedbacks like this? You could see the second one too. Full marks. Okay, actually the 3 papers are from one person. He's my favorite writer too. But you know, some writers, a lot of writers are like the 2 girls here. Let me show you something. 0 out of 3. it's sent from student. 0.5 out of 3. What are you doing? Are you drunk? 2 out of 5. Excuse me, what? 6 out of 15. That's F. I wish all of you could, like the writer who got positive feedbacks and increase CPP as well. And I wanted to show you something, okay, not serious, okay, just a little bit funny, Okay, it's for entertainment. Some writers, okay, they are thinking, they are writing like this. Let me show you. Okay, it's their thinking. Okay, their performance. They regard their performance like this. But let me show you what I am thinking. Okay, look at this cute. I don't know if it's a girl or boy. Oh my god, I love this little kid, so cute. That's their real performance, and that's for, I think, at least half writers. Okay, you are not writing in this way, like 100 meters running competition. You even cannot write, especially when you do not read the instruction. Okay, this is only for entertainment. However, it showed you what's your real performance. That, in my eyes, okay, I could say this writer who got positive feedbacks. Okay, I just get some recent something to show you. Okay, I have a lot, but I don't want to spend my time on it. The writer who got positive feedbacks, he is performing like this. But most half writers are just writing like this. I wish to get writers who could write like this. Absolutely, right? However, it's not that hard to improve as long as you could watch our training materials. I appreciate your time for this video. It's so fun, and your efforts on the training materials that your HR sent to you. All right, thank you.